Alright, got some pond work here we're going to do today. Trim these trees, some branches off some of the trees from up around the house. I got some more up there I'm going to drag down, but try to set these in the pond here and create some structure for the fish. My understanding, of course, I knew that crappie like brush, but my understanding is that the yellow perch really like the brush too. So trying to do this, you can see where the overflow is there. You can see how much more the pond has to fill up all the way around it. Try to get this cover in here before it fills up any farther, and you know, hopefully it does what I need it to do and stays there and makes the fish happy, and you know, all that good stuff. So I'll try to find some place to set this camera up where you guys can kind of see here. And I don't know, some of these branches are pretty big. It might be a real chore to get them in here, so I don't know. We'll give it a try and see. Give me just a second. Okay. Whew. Now I've got some more up there I'm gonna bring down, and I'm just gonna keep piling them up right there in the same spot. That last one was a little big. Might have to take a chainsaw and cut some of them bigger ones up there into smaller pieces. These ones that are sticking up right here, I'm not real worried about that. I mean, yeah, after the pond's full, there'll be a few little twigs that are sticking up, but at the end of the day, that really doesn't bother me too much. Over time, whatever's out of the water will rot and fall off and end up back down in the water. But anyway, I'm gonna go up and get another load, maybe videotape dragging it down here, and just show you guys what it looks like when I'm all done. Be back in a little bit. Okay, I got it probably about as big as I want it as far as width wise goes. I don't know, it's probably 16, 18 feet total. So what I'm gonna do now is, I don't have a lot left up at the house, but I do have some, and I'm gonna bring them down and try to throw them out on those farther branches to shove them down in the water. The thing about wood is, when it comes to water, as long as it stays submerged, it'll last forever. It's the stuff that's sticking up out of the water that rots off and goes away, disintegrates. So I'm going to try to throw some of the other ones out across the ends out there and shove them down in the water more, because even if I can get them down in the water more, well, then that's just more cover for the fish. So anyway, I'll be back at you here in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go up and get another load. All right, there we have it. Whew. I think most of the limbs will end up under the water. I mean, I guess if you kind of sight straight across from that overflow right there, most of them will end up under the water, which is good. If we were just going to make this just a watering hole for the cows, you know, this type of thing wouldn't be important. Obviously it's just a water source, but our plan is to harvest the fish that we put in here a couple weeks ago, with a little bit of luck, maybe next spring. And because of that, there's certain things that you have to do to ensure that, you know, those fish are going to survive and thrive. Actually, you don't want them just to survive, you want them to thrive. You want them to reproduce, and you know, basically just have a never-ending supply of them. And this type of thing here is part of that. Maintaining the pond is, part of what goes into, having fish all the time to eat. So, I may do some other stuff here. I don't know. I'm thinking this stuff's thick enough that probably take a couple cinder blocks and tie them together and just throw it, down in the top of that mess right there and help weight it down. I've been told that, this stuff will pretty much stay where it's at, just the way it is, but just in case. And for those that are thinking that, yeah, you're going to have a lot of snag fish hooks when you try to catch these fish, possibly, this is where a good 12-foot cane pole comes in play, because you can just kind of dunk it wherever you want, and versus a spinning reel or just a regular casting reel. So I don't know, this is just my latest deal here, trying to get this in here before winter so that the fish got someplace they can get up in and hide and all that good stuff. So as time goes on and this fills on up, I'll come down and shoot some more videos of it and show you what it looks like when it's all filled up. Thanks.